Hi, my name's Keogh and I was born in Melbourne, Australia in 1966. For the first 10 years of my life, that city pretty much shaped a lot of who I am today. I went to primary school, played all the usual sports, footy, athletics, anything that let me run around with my friends. Mum was a primary school teacher and artist, Dad a musician and copywriter, and my sister grew into a talented architect and chef. One of our regular family outings was going to motorcycle racing events. Dad and Mum were enthusiasts, and before long, that passion became mine and my sister's too. At age 10, everything shifted when we moved to a quiet little coastal town in Queensland. It was a big change from Melbourne. The slower pace and isolation was challenging to say the least. I eventually got my own bike thanks to the folks, and that set off years of riding, racing, and eventually becoming an apprentice mechanic. Early mornings in the shed, late nights fixing whatever I'd broken during the day, and weekends chasing the thrill of the track. That passion naturally turned into a trade because working on bikes felt less like work and more like an extension of who I was. By the 90s, I'd stepped away from the racetrack and got caught up in the fun of being a young adult. Travel, relationships, odd jobs, and chasing freedom wherever I could find it. I worked as a mechanic, a courier, a taxi driver, waiter, dishwasher, you name it. Anything that helped me save enough to keep exploring the world. A turning point came during my time in Cambodia, where I worked with a humanitarian legend called Ian Jones. With my mechanical background and his mission-driven vision, we helped create the Mobility Tuk, a wheelchair-accessible tuk-tuk serving people with disabilities in Cambodia. That project opened up my eyes to how practical skills, compassion, and purpose can come together to create real change. When I eventually returned to Australia, I kept feeling the pull to create something bigger, something that combined freedom, creativity, and impact. That's when digital entrepreneurship entered my life and showed me a way to build financial, geographical, and time independence while still doing meaningful work. Today, everything I do is centered around helping others find their own version of freedom, whether it's through digital skills, mindset, or stepping into a new chapter of life with courage and clarity. Thanks for being here, and I look forward to walking this next chapter with you.